Alrighty everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be looking at a build for the Prismatic Warlock. There's a lot of builds going around with Prismatic, so please let me know your favorite ones down in the comments below. But that being said, let's start out with our abilities. Starting out with our Super Needle Storm. Now this is our Strand Super that's going to throw out a lot of Threadlings upon activation. It's great for damage, and it's great for a little bit of ad clear because of those Threadlings going around killing extra stuff. For our Rift, we're going to be using Phoenix Dive. So just jump in the air, activate your Rift, and you're going to get a large chunk of health restored to you. You got your choice of jump, and Arcane Needle, our melee. Now this is going to be a strand melee, so it's going to benefit our darkness meter, and upon hitting targets, it's going to unravel them, which will do a little bit of damage over time. I really like this though, because of the 3 melee charges that you get while this is equipped. Next up, we're going to be using Storm Grenade. Now this we're using for our Getaway Artist, which is our exotic that we're going to be talking about later. But for now, just know we need an Arc Grenade. Now let's go over to our aspects, starting out with Feed the Void. Defeat a target with any ability to activate Devour. Your Devour effects are improved, restoring additional health and grenade energy. So Devour is great because upon getting a kill, you're going to be restored to maximum health, and you're going to get some grenade energy off of that. As long as you get a kill within that time frame, it's going to refresh that timer and give you all of those benefits. So this is great for what we're trying to do here. Next up, Bleak Watcher. Hold to convert your grenade into a stasis turret that fires slowing projectiles at nearby targets. So this is great because slow is a keyword that's going to allow us to stun overload champions. Slow will also lead to freezing, and freezing will let us shatter targets. So really this is great for just giving us a little turret that's going to autonomously shoot other enemies on the field and put in some ad control for us. Now let's go over to our fragments, starting out with Facet of Sacrifice. While you have an Arc, Solar, or Void buff, Ability Final Blows grant bonus Darkness Transcendence energy. So, because of our exotic, we're going to constantly have Amplified, which is considered a light buff. So just having this light buff active is going to give us more Darkness Transcendence energy. It also gives us a nice plus 10 to our Discipline stat. Next up, Facet of Devotion. Defeating targets afflicted with stasis or strand debuffs grants bonus light transcendence energy. So we see the combo here between getting bonus darkness transcendence energy when buffed by a light ability, and bonus light transcendent energy when defeating debuffed darkness targets. Now, how we're getting this is our Bleak Watcher is going to apply slow and freeze to targets on the field, and that's going to count as a stasis debuff. So defeating those will give us more light transcendent energy. It also gives us a nice plus 10 to our strength stat. Next up, Facet of Courage. Your Arc, Solar, and Void abilities deal increased damage to targets afflicted with darkness debuffs. So this is going to be great for our exotic gauntlets, which is going to give us an Arc Soul. So our Arc Soul will now do more damage to targets that are slowed by our Bleak Watcher turret. It also gives us an additional plus 10 to our Discipline stat. Next up, Facet of Protection. While surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to incoming damage. While Transcendent, the effect is increased. So any sort of damage resistance that you can get while in combat is going to be great for us. And this will also give us an additional plus 10 to our strength stat. Rounding it out, we have Facet of Ruin. Increases the size and damage of the burst when you shatter a stasis crystal or frozen target, and increases the area of effect of solar ignitions. So our stasis turret is going to be freezing targets. So the shatter is going to have an increased size and damage when you break a frozen target. It also gives us a nice plus 10 to our mobility stat, which is cool because now every fragment here will give us a plus 10 to all of our stats. Now let's go to our exotic, starting out with Trinity Ghoul. Our intrinsic Split Electron reads fires an arrow that splits when released. Aiming down sights and fully drawing the bow both decrease the spread. Our trait, Lightning Rod, reads precision kills grant the next shot chain lightning capabilities. And our catalyst lets Lightning Rod trigger from any arc damage final blow. So this can be from our Arc Soul, which will trigger a Lightning Rod to be primed in the bow. And this is great for just workhorse weapon. Next up, our exotic gauntlets, Getaway Artist. The trait Dynamic Duo reads, convert your grenade into an Arc Soul and become amplified. The Arc Soul functions as an autonomous turret. So, very simple in what it does. It just gives us an Arc Soul that will shoot things on its own. So that's 2 turrets that we have that are on the field shooting things by itself from 1 grenade convert. Also giving us amplified, which is going to be benefited from some of our seasonal mods. Galvanic Armor is a mod that will reduce incoming damage while you are amplified and on Prismatic. Another mod that I'm using that I think is beneficial is Radiant Orbs. While you have a Solar or Prismatic subclass equipped, picking up an Orb of Power makes you Radiant. So these are just some general buffs that will be applied to you in gameplay. For weapons, the only one I'm going to hard recommend is the Sidearm the Call. Having a perk combo like Demolitionist and Golden Tricorn will go really well with the rest of this build. This right here is a screenshot of the rest of the mods that I'm using. The only one I might recommend is Arc Siphon to get some Orbs of Power created by your Arc Weapon Final Blows. So essentially what's going on here is we're finding a large group of enemies and we're converting our grenade to instantly spawn in a stasis turret and an arc soul, which will shoot targets on their own will. Defeating a target with any ability will give you Devour, and upon every subsequent kill, you're going to be getting full health restored and some grenade energy. We're using the Call in case our grenade ever runs out, and Trinity Ghoul as a workhorse weapon. And every time we get Transcendent, feel free to pop it and just throw out those OP Transcendent grenades and use that reduced ability cooldown for those melees. So that's the build, but before we go to the showcase, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And with all that out of the way, let's go right to the showcase. Alrighty, let's see what this thing can do. We're starting here. I guess so. Throw one of those down there. Dead. And that's the first wave. Where is the next group of enemies? There they are. Great Warforce weapon with sidearm. Almost killed that. Wait. Look at that. Still alive, huh? Hold this. Nope. I think I broke it. Oh, never mind, you respawn. Let me pop it again. It'll still stay on while you're on your Sparrow thing. Well, at least this one does. You can just kind of fly around and just let the Arc Soul do its thing. I don't know. It's just like this combo is just so natural and it's just so easy to use. Like this is just the bread and butter Warlock Prismatic combo. Gosh, go all the way down for that. If the super tracks to him, then look at that. Boss damage right there with the super. It's like the build just does everything I need it to. So any day now, Knight.
What's up, bitch?
Nice for you to join us. Am I supposed to wait for dropship? Oh yeah, yeah. Another turret going. That's another thing too about the amount of turrets that you can have up on the field. Right there is 3, and that's with kind of minimal ad spawns. Get back in there. Another Transcendent. Thanks for blowing up my Sparrow. Oh. Not even close. Wasn't even worried. Oh no, what? No, 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 no. Damn it. Like I said, there's not really a whole lot I can say about this other than it's just the bread and butter combo of the Warlock. If I don't need anything in specific and I just need a workhorse build, I might just go with this. 10 times out of 10 times it's gonna be this. Where's the ghost? Oh, there you are. Boom. Dead. Chest. Let's go. Alrighty, everyone. What the? That was the bread and butter Warlock combo. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Stay alrighty.